Here I want to speak a little bit about scope and external files. When I talk about an external file, I just mean a source code file that is different from the one containing the code that you're currently working on. So if one file calls code from another file, I refer to the second file as external to the first file. Now, the functions declared in the source code files which are compiled into your project are by default accessible by all other files in that project. So if you look at mystring.c here, this readlin function will be available to all the other code files which you can see in my project here. Now, as I mentioned before, it's good practice to declare functions that you want to share among multiple source files in a header file, as I've done here. However, the header file declarations do not themselves change the scope of the functions in the C source code files. Even if they're not declared in the header file, those functions may still be in scope throughout your project if the source code files containing those functions have all been compiled and linked into the project. Now, if you are compiling those files from the command prompt, you may need to specify each one by name. But if you're using an IDE, as I am here with CodeLight, the IDE may automatically compile and link the code files in your project for you. Now, while the name of a header file, such as mystring.h with the extension .h, often matches the name of a C source code file, such as here mystring.c with the extension .c, this one-to-one matching between header and source code files is not obligatory. For example, in the sample project, which you can see here, 05_scope, I have one header file, mystring.h, which declares functions found in two different source code files, mystring.c and mystring_utils.c. Now, I'll explain how to limit the visibility of functions defined in external files in the next lesson.